It's your boy Prescription Man, Private Hip Hop Podcast. Y'all miss me? It's been a minute, right? I feel like it's been a minute. But we ain't slacking, man. We got a whole lot of good stuff going on. We just moved the studio to the heart of downtown Waco. We finna release some unreleased stuff like this one right here. We got some new stuff in the vault, man. And if you stay tuned at the end of this, you get some sponsorship information so you can find out how to help us be the best we can be and keep giving you the best content. All right, here we go.
One of the kind.
It's your boy Prescription Man.
And your girl Mary Jane, the queen of the code.
And this is
The Private Hip Hop Podcast.
Hey, man. And today we got a very special guest.
Yes.
Two-time Waco Award winner. Man, artist of the decade, song of the decade, man. One of my favorite artists from the city. Cuddy has probably more projects out than... You gotta have more projects out than any other artist in the city. Cuddy been putting in work for years and years and years.
Yes. He's been featured on BET.
And man, the list of
World Star.
it just goes on and on and on. Quistar in the building. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro. How you feeling, man?
Man, we doing good, man. I'm glad you made it by, for real.
Oh yeah, blessed to be here. Happy to be here.
Yeah,
Honor and privilege to be here. With y'all.
Appreciate that. Shout out Mary Jane coming after having her wisdom teeth pulled out. You know what I mean? She
I'm under some medication right now. Not the normal medication, the other medication. Prescribed medication.
Look at that. So what's been going on, Keith? You just dropped the stimulus bricks, correct?
Yeah, I dropped that. I think it was, what's this, September, so it had to be like July 23rd, I think.
July 23rd?
Yeah, I think I put it out July 23rd.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. The response been what I expected or a little more than what I thought. So
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did most of the production on that, Daily?
Yeah, I think Daily did majority of the production. And, my guy, Quistar, he used to do a lot of production for me before I got the little deal in Austin or whatever. So he kind of got back into the mix with me here recently. And he wanted to do like a solo, not a solo project, but just something with me and him. My songs on his beats, but I thought Stimulus Bricks was a better time to get everything out, so I just told him to trust me.
Yeah.
And I think my guy Darnell Twine, he remade the Time to Go to Work original beat that I used, and
Yeah, I was finna say I remember
We
seeing
Gonna
the
Be
D Twine
Okay.
name.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I got him on there with a couple last minute songs, and I just wanted to put something out before the summer was over, with Corona and everything hitting. Kind of shook up a lot of people's plans, but
Man.
I just wanted to put something out that was relevant with the time, at least the title and the theme of it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did the Rona mess up any plans you had going?
No,
Nah,
really.
not really?
Nah.
Yeah.
It really helped me out, to be honest, because
Yeah.
everybody got to sit down. There's nothing else for people to do but sit down, and now they need of entertainment, and so they gave me more of an avenue to give it to them and more time for people to sit and actually digest it.
Yeah.
Because, music coming out so fast, a lot of music coming out every day, and new stars coming out every day, and people just kind of like, they just scroll and they take it in for what it is at the moment. And so now it's like, how long can your music last? How much of an impression can you have? You know what I mean? So I think that with the whole virus hitting, it made it people having to sit down a little bit more, and take time to actually pay attention to what's going on. And nobody's doing shows right now, really. Nobody's really just getting crazy money off of music. So now it's really more about like, all right, who putting that work in? Who really, care about it. So
yeah, I feel like if a new artist finds you, they could dive into that catalog for a long time,
Right.
bro.
Oh,
A
yeah.
long time. How many projects in total you think is in your catalog?
Man.
I know because I remember there for a while you was doing the mixtape thing where you was dropping a mixtape a week or something,
Yeah.
something stupid. He was
doing
dummy
a
with it.
week, every Friday. Then I started doing like every day for like 10 days, and then I just got to the point. I still record like that for the most part. I just don't put the stuff out. So I couldn't even lie to you, tell you I know exactly how many projects I got, but I know I put out like on the internet, on the streets, and people's, database that people know and can vouch for at least 100 and 110 something. I don't know. Like
Over-
I
over-
just,
110 mixtapes.
yeah,
Wow.
like 5-6 albums, I think. So I
Mm.
just keep it rounded at 100 just to,
Yeah.
you know.
That's a lot of work, bro.
Yeah,
And
it
your
is.
work
A whole
speaks
lot of
for
work.
itself because I know around Waco, you are one of the most talked about artists. Anybody, like your top 5, you're always in there.
Yeah.
We've
Top 3, you're always in there.
We've done
you
a
know what I
couple
mean?
local Mount Rushmores, and you've been on there quite a few times, you know.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Do you feel that? Do you know that you? Do you feel that? Do you know that you're one of the most recognized?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
What about you performing in Waco though?
I mean, it's
I haven't seen you perform
hit
before.
or miss. I've done it a million times. You know, like at one point before I actually got to a regional or like to a point where I was outside of Waco, I was performing at some kind of Baylor event or a sorority or basketball, something every weekend at some point. Like I feel like I performed everywhere in Waco that you could ever perform at. Like
Yeah.
Hippodrome, Summer Bash, you know what I mean, Heart of Texas, whatever. Like, so I mean, I performed here a few times. I just think it's, you know, I take different things from it at different times. Sometimes I'm like, man, the people not really with me like I like, so I need to get back into it and figure out how to win the people back. Sometimes it overwhelmed me and it be more than what I thought it was gonna be, and I'm like, damn, I need to start putting more into the performance. And so, I mean, I plan to start when they open everything back up and it's back to normal and you can really plan events and there's no limited capacity and all that. Like, I'm really gonna start doing a lot of events and performances in the city, like more intimate, closed session stuff, like open venue stuff, like whatever. Bringing other artists down that I work with or that I run into and chop business with. Like, I'm finna turn it up as soon as it start back up.
We definitely got to get you at the private hip hop party one time.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
for sure. I just, you know, I be sitting back watching it. You know what I'm saying? Seeing y'all doing your thing. I just, you know, want to do it when I feel like it's right.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
We do need you back here. I know you do a lot of things outside, but I want you here because you are very inspirational to a lot of people down here. So
Appreciate it.
I would like to see you out here performing just for our new people. You know, you've been out here for a long time doing, and a lot of us know you, but we have a lot of young people as well coming out who want to know you, who want to do music with you, but you kind of feel like you're out of touch right now. Like, you hard to reach.
What?
Nah, it's just
They need to see you. Yeah.
Right.
I just live a different life, you know. It ain't even like, it's like that. The people that's in my whatever personal inner circle, family, like I hear that all day long, but I just would kind of live on a different time. Like, I really be locked in every single day trying to figure out what's my next move and like how I'm gonna further this thing. It's not even nothing I'm really chasing that people could even understand right now. It's like I'm battling against what I already did, trying to beat that, and then trying to be bigger than I ever been and bigger than anybody else could think I could possibly be. So it's like I just lose track of time real quick and forget, you know, days, weeks pass by and I ain't talked to people and I haven't followed up with people on certain things. I just be so locked in. So I'm trying
to
to
be flying.
Yeah, so that's why lately, even, you know, since the virus hit and I've been in the city, I've been trying to like be more social and more like network with people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So like, if we were to go back, like when you first got into rapping and stuff, who would you say is one of the first people that really got you into the hip hop art? You know what I mean? Like I always heard that T-Toke used to pick you up whenever you was at like high school or some shit. Is that not true?
No, I wasn't high school. I was like 13.
13.
12,
Yeah. Okay. Middle school. There you go. Yeah. Middle school. There you go.
T-Toke is for sure. He was the first person like in the city that I was like hearing about, and I went to Floyd's and bought his CD for $13.
He said 13. Yeah, there you go. Hell, shout out Toke. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. I thought he was. I still do. I thought he was the livest ever. You know
That's
what I'm
awesome because just recently y'all are on a song, that Summertime song together. So how does that feel like coming back out years later and now y'all are, you know, doing a Summertime video?
See, it's funny how that one, because I never knew who I was gonna be on the song, and I didn't even never heard Toke verse to the video drop. I didn't even hear. I never heard it. So
I'm
it
right
was
there
like,
with you, bro.
It was dope. It was crazy, but we and Toke got so many unreleased projects, and that's not even like people couldn't even understand how it's nothing but a phone call. We playing so many like, yo, bro, I'm gonna pull up on you and come on, we gonna pull up and do this, but then like I say, time I might lose track of time. He might end up doing something else, and sometimes we don't get around to it like we plan, but we got hundreds of for sure at least hundreds of unreleased songs. Like,
Oh wow.
I know you had some projects that came out underneath the Texas Money Boys umbrella,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what's
Trapping
the
Out the
Trapping Out the
Condo.
Condo, yeah.
yeah,
I know that Don't Be a Stranger song was underneath there too. I think I
Yeah.
fucks with that one.
yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, we did that album, and we got other unreleased stuff that never came out. I mean, every year the software and the technology improving, so some stuff is like, unless you got the files to be able to get it mixed and mastered and updated, I don't be comfortable putting out certain stuff like the way it
Quality
sounds.
control.
Yeah, I mean, just even like a lot of people's favorite stuff of mine, like I cringe when I listen to it because I just don't like the sound
That's
quality.
crazy,
of it,
right?
You know what I'm saying? The sonics,
I know
stuff is
what
important.
you mean.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I know what
so,
you mean.
but I got a lot of stuff. Shout out to Hustler, T Tokens,
Yeah,
Texas
for
Money
sure.
Boys.
Yeah.
We got a lot of unreleased stuff. Me and Hustler, we talk all the time, chopping up business, and he always talking to me about re-releasing stuff. So,
Yeah.
that's
Shout out
that's
E and
nothing.
them, man. I like E. I feel like I've learned so much from E. I feel like so many people have learned so much from E, and he's still, at where he's at now, he's still in the game and still getting money off this. Like that's somebody that I look up to. I feel like a lot of people in the city looked up to for years and years.
Oh, yeah,
there ain't
yeah.
nobody that's done it in the city like E to me. You know
Yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure, for sure. Before Toke, even before I ever heard Toke and fell in love with his flow and delivery and the way he kicking and all that, like Hustler was for sure the first person I remember seeing like on flyers and posters having their own movies and CDs out here and really just like pushing it on some Birdman, $20 out the trunk for real. Like Hustler was getting it a different way back then. Like, yeah, he light years ahead of
Getting
it.
that cosign at 13, that's like, you know
Right.
what I mean? You're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? You're on the
Yeah.
right path. And then I always like, too, another market I feel like that you got into that nobody in the city got into for the longest was the Baylor Market. I feel like the Baylor Market really helped you in what you had going, and that was a market that a lot of people around here just couldn't tap into, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. It took time. It wasn't just like, it didn't just fall in my lap.
How that whole thing come about,
Truthfully, Ice Tray was going to Baylor. He actually went there. You
Shout
know
out
what I
Ice
mean?
Tray.
And just, I guess how God worked. I was more cool with Trey's older brother. People don't know. Like, I used to be with him more. We was, at that time, just in the streets, running around,
Yeah.
Whatever. So, like, I go to his house and Trey would be there. We used to hang out a few times. We would never, he was like Ohio, I was University. We had a few songs we might have did together, but it wasn't like a bond like it is at this point, because until I went over his house and we was just freestyling one day, and then I just kind of was like, man, bro got a different, like he love it like I love it, you feel me? So then we got cool. Now I'm on campus hanging out with him all the time. Now a lot of the players hearing my stuff, and Trey being real enough to be like, oh wait, hold on, y'all need to hear my bro, he from here, he got it for real. And I make relationships with Lace Dunn and RG3 and Curtis Geralds, and a lot of these guys I might not have really been so cool with them at the school. Not to say we wasn't cool, but I might not have had a real relationship with them while they was on campus. But when they go further on to their professional, whatever it is, and they still see me grinding years later, they always be like, dang, like, and they show me love. So those relationships cultivate over time, and I just be on campus hanging out. At one point, I had to code to the gym, like no cap, like I could go punch in and go. I'd be in there shooting around. Coach Drew line to walk in and be like, "Hey, Quistar, I didn't know you could, you got a nice jump shot or you got some hops, like whatever." I used to be in the gym by myself anytime I wanted to, plug in my iPod, listen to my own stuff in there. People don't know, like I really
That's cool.
live a life out here in the city, but I just be keeping it low key sometimes.
I think he said the first time I met Coach Brown, he said, "Oh, is this the singer?"
Yeah, no cap. Straight up. Yeah, I think it was a Robert Pro Day or something like that. He came out there. He was like, "Oh, it's the singer, isn't it?" And everybody was laughing. I was like, "Yeah."
He said that on After Hours. I really like that track.
Oh
though.
yeah,
I
man,
really
that's
like
one of them
that.
hidden gems.
Hidden
It's
gems.
SoundCloud era.
I wish it was on Spotify. You know what I mean?
Man, I can't even tell you who made that beat.
Yeah.
I think D-Twan, and I hope it is. I hope he did, because it won't be nothing.
Yeah,
but-
fire. I still play that for people, and they be like, "Who's that?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"That's Keys."
Yeah, that's one of them ones I plan to redo. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? At some point, bring back.
He started as, hey, got DQ in this bitch with me, and DQ never hopped on the song. Like,
Man,
hey.
that's my bro. I never told that story, but man, I didn't know what happened. Bro was right there. He just happened to be in the city. We was in like Denton at that time. I was like dating a chick that was going to school in Denton, UNT or whatever. So I had my little setup over there, and he happened to be in the city for whatever reason. And me and him don't talk like that, like really at all. It was just like a mutual rapper respect thing that day. Like, yo, I'm in the city. Pull up. And then he was there. I plugged up. I think it really tripped, bro. I had to see me like recording myself, like you know what I'm saying. I don't know what it was, but I was really thinking like, yo, we about to have this crazy, unexpected song. People never thought was coming. It's gonna be crazy. But then when I look back on it, like that ain't really bro vibe. Like that's a different. That was just what I happened to be on at that moment. It wasn't like I was just on a bar back to back type beat. So he probably was just like, cool to witness it and see it in my element. But yeah, bro was right there with me when I recorded it.
You was always real creative with like that. That was what the new SUC, new stadium under construction.
Yeah. When they was building the McLean Stadium. Yeah. Like I said, I always try to have like something where you can see whatever the project is called and kind of get a snapshot glimpse of what time period it was, what's going on. Yeah. So yeah, that was like we was in the city. They building a new stadium, Baylor on the rise, the city on the rise. Fast forward, look where we at now. It's like. Yeah.
With so much music that you have, are you just straight going in there and freestyling, or are you writing this, or a little bit of both, or how you do this?
Man, that's a real sweet science. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot. Like I be, a lot of stuff come out like just going in freestyling, just kind of getting the vibe of what I feel like. Okay, what's already out. What people have already heard from me. What can I come with different, or what can I build on that's already out there? Like, but for the most part, I think I just have like a lot of concepts that I be working on over time in my head. Sometimes years, sometimes just a couple days, whatever. And then by the time I get to the studio, I might have half of the idea already pretty much ready to put down, and then I always try to implement something that's in the room or what's going on that day, what I'm wearing, what's taking place, a conversation I might have had, so somebody could hear it and be like, man, like, dude, for real with it, like
add that realness to it.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's for the most part it's freestyle. I'm not really ever like consulting with the producers or with anybody else, like bouncing ideas. It's really just like when I feel like, okay, this is kind of dope, let me see where to go. And I'll call somebody, book a session if I don't feel like recording myself, which lately I don't.
I see you do a lot of. It looks like you do a lot of mobile sessions when you be posting. Like I see you and Daily, y'all be in random ass places. It's like I know you got a setup, right? Like you got your own setup in Austin.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, well, in Austin now I don't got that setup no more. I got the equipment still, obviously, but I don't have that studio no more in Austin. But I had it for like 3 years. It was cool. I had a lot of great moments and memories, and spent countless hours by myself in there with the gate locked. Still gate locked, and just really going in, locking in. Like, man, I got boxes and boxes of songs and ideas I never even looked over again. Like I said, a lot of the stuff I'd be working on it, and I just set it to the side, and then by the time I get to the studio, you play a different beat, and I might just switch to something else. But I mean, I still got the equipment. Obviously, I can set up anytime I want. But I like to do the mobile session. I like to work with other people, as far as just engineers, and have just somebody there to just give me a second ear to it. You know what I mean? Like, it get boring just recording myself, clicking the button and sending the session off, and people can't hear what I can hear. Like when it's an engineer there and somebody else there that I could tell them, and I don't got to focus on that part. It's a little more fun for me. So like I like to do mobile sessions and like just wherever I'm at. You know what I mean? Like I said, having a studio, a lot of my over a large amount of time, it felt like I was in the same spot recording a lot. Even when I had the studio, I'd go over to the Beat Kitchen in Austin, or I'd go to the Blue Orb, or link up with Kayo and whoever else I could link up with then, just to get a different feel.
Yeah, for sure. Like I have a studio, but I think probably 90% of my music I record on the road at other people's studio because I like when I'm in my studio, I'm either working with other people or I got other stuff going on. But when I'm on the road, like I can just I can make music, bro. I can just power stuff out.
Yeah.
So like then the vibe be good too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't smoke in my studio. You smoke some studios on the road.
See, I can't. That's not good. Yeah, but I mean, see, even that though, it's different variables, you know, bring different stuff out of the music. Like sometimes when I can't smoke in the session, I might be more focused. You know, I might have more time to knock out little ad libs and different stuff. You know, where I might have spent time making sure the backwood was straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I could smoke, but obviously that's my better element. If I could smoke, in my mind I'm enjoying it more. It's more like I feel like my voice bounce off the mic better when I got the smoke coming out. It's just little stuff, you know what I mean? But
it's the vibe.
I mean, I've been places where, you know, they say you can't smoke, and it's not enough to sit there and argue. You know, if you gotta be professional about it. You gotta, you know, think about the moment. Like, okay, like if this song is really worth me sitting here and recording, and somebody else's time to sit here and record me, like being able to smoke really ain't that big of a deal. Right. But it used to be something like a deal breaker, like, oh, you can't smoke out. But, you know, as you grow, you learn, like.
Yeah, business is business, man.
Yeah, for real. That's a good, facts.
Business is business.
Yeah.
So, speaking of sessions, I done seen some legendary sessions you done had, bro. Like, I done seen some sessions online you done had with Sauce Walker, Black Youngster, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, like that aspect of it, like, what's some of the dopest shit, you know what I'm saying? Like from that vibe, being in there with people like that, people that you probably been watching, you know what I'm saying? Like, the vibe then, is it you know what I'm saying? Or are you, like, more so ready to kill something, you know what I'm saying? Or is it just, like, the regular ass day at work, you know what I mean?
I think it just depends on what's going on. Like, really, like my everyday life right now. Like, you know, I feel like there's only so many times you could just hype yourself up to kill just on that level. Like, it just I can, but it's hard for me to care as much every day because it's like I got to focus on the ones I did kill on and try to, you know, still bring them up and get them some more views and notoriety or whatever because I got so many. But I mean, I think it's just different energy. Like some days I don't really be thinking about killing. I'm thinking about like trying to make a vibe, like a song that'll stick with somebody, maybe like a female. Like they not really listening. They listen for bars and stuff, but they not caring about what, you know, you sitting there popping like they trying to hear like some real life, you know, maybe something they dealing with, you know what I'm saying, every day. So it's like a different angle, a different aspect. I'm not thinking about trying to kill it. I'm thinking about trying to make it like timeless or make it like a real record. You feel me? So it's like a different vibe. Then some days, like, you know, you get to scrolling and I might see another rapper doing something I feel like, man, that's supposed to be me, you know, in my head. I'm just having a normal day. The humbleness out the window, like, then I go in like in kill mode. But it's just different, you know what
was it like working with them, though?
Which
like Black Youngster and Sauce Walker, all them.
Okay, with them, like I always had like a list of people like who I want to work with. You know what I'm saying? At that time, especially when I had like the back end and, you know what I'm saying, we had the whole island thing going, so it wasn't like it was I could work with anybody. Like really today I could have worked with almost everybody in the game if I was just like thinking about myself over the team and just spending everybody money up. Don't worry about, you know what I'm saying, how really profitable this is at the time. Like just do it for me, for my catalog. But I wasn't thinking like that at the time. I was thinking like what's really like a good move for us, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So like with Sauce Walker, that was somebody I wanted to work with. You know what I'm saying? I really like his energy and how, you know, he's self-made. Like nobody in Houston when he first started doing this thing, nobody really wanted him to be where he at, and he just forced it through. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I wanted to work with him a lot. I wasn't really worried about trying to kill. Really, he just hopped on something I had already recorded. You know what I'm saying? He just came through town.
Yeah, on it was like a remix or
yeah,
something, right.
Yeah. Same thing with Youngster. It wasn't like I could have did something fresh right then, but I'm more like, okay, how much time we got? Like, I'm not gonna sit there and try to.
Sometimes if you know something's hot though, bro, you know what I mean? Like you gotta run with that. Like them was hot songs, bro.
Yeah. So yes, like really, I always let them pick. I always play like a few, and then let them pick what they want to get on. I don't really never go in like, okay, this is what I want you on. Yeah. I'll be like, here go 5, 6 songs. Like, which one would you think you would rather be on the most? So like, Sauce Walker, Salt and the Sauce was like, okay, I want to get on that one. Yeah. Then he heard another one I got with him doing too much, and he got on that. And you know that was cool. We the same, you know, we do the same type. He was like, yeah, you live, like you really got the sauce, like you ain't even never met me. You already Balenciaga dripping, like, but you Sauce Waco for real, like I stamped that. Yeah. So that was cool. And then it was fun. He was on the his little hoverboard. That's when they first came out. And he was rolling up a backwood. He was just listening to the songs. He was just scrunching his face up like, man. He kept saying, "Buddy got action for real." Like, so that was crazy. Then Black Youngster, same thing. Like I wasn't, sitting there thinking about trying to kill. It was just a song I had already. Me and Daly had cooked up one day randomly. And I played him 4 or 5 songs, but I had another one that I really wanted him to get on the song I put out on the They Can't Swim This Far album called Ticket.
Yeah.
But I regret sometimes not playing that one for him first because I played Flexed Up, Blessed Up first, was just the first beat on the list of what I had that was like new, up-tempo beat that I thought he'd like. Daly produced it. I know Daly beats got a lot of different elements. It's like you can't deny it. Like when you hear it, I don't care who you are or who you done worked with, like it's gonna catch you. So I was like, I played that one for him first, and he just everything else I played for him, he was like, yeah, that's hard, but I think that first joint, man, I can. So I was like, all right, go ahead. So that one came together like that. With Moneybag, I had like a little time knowing I was gonna work with him, so it was like, let me try to mold it around my name and his name, make it marketable. So with that one, like I kind of did want to kill. Like that's probably the one I did go in. Like all right, like I like bro. I like on some rap. Like what I'm saying, I respect him. So like, let me just make it to where it's just dope. He don't got to do too much. He can just come in, just say a few, be slick, be cool, and pop it. Ad libs. That's what he always turned up to me anyway. Like it's a different element and different emphasis the way he do his ad libs. So that was when Moneybag was fun. King Los was a different type of session because he like a real multi-dimensional. Yeah, he could do everything. So I was like, all right, like if we would have been in a different setting, I probably would have went at it more like trying to be combative, competitive. But we was in LA. It was my first time in LA. It was I had a dope producer, Jay Oliver. He was doing a lot of stuff for Meek Mills at the time, Yo Gotti, and a lot of big artists. So I was trying to make a record, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, King Lowe's live in LA, but he from Baltimore. So I know how he gonna come with the rappy, super flavor. I was like, let me come with some Texas, just give him my drip. So I'm just, like I say, what I was thinking about at the time, looking out the windows, city lit up, that's what I went with, so that was a different type of session. But for the most part, when I work with another artist, I'm not really like trying to compete with them. I'm trying to make a record like that's gonna be bigger than just that moment. You know what I mean?
And then features are like I love features because I love hearing collaborations. I love hearing how somebody gonna kill somebody else's song, and then also like the reach that comes with it. Like by somebody from Waco, like you doing a song with somebody like Black Youngster, that helps get you out there a little further too. That should be working like that. But at the end of the day, it comes down to like marketing and shit too. I feel like that plays a huge role. A lot of people get the features, but then the marketing, bro, the marketing is super super important. To me, you gotta spend twice as much on the marketing as you did on the song. You know what I'm saying? More than that, like the marketing be killing. I feel like that's something that a lot of people have trouble mastering and figuring out. You know what I mean? Part. It's hard. Marketing's a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah. Because everybody think it ain't just about spending money. You got to spend time on it, too.
Yeah,
like.
Time. And you got to spend your money right. You know what I'm saying? Because Flexed Up, Blessed Up was bro, at the time, Black Youngster, one of the biggest artists. You know what I'm saying? That record had legs, bro.
Yes,
that's a good-ass record.
Yeah.
So, marketing, bro. I feel like everybody. Marketing, man.
Yeah. Like I say, looking back, should have spent more time on it, though. Like, even though I had that, it was like, my habit is to keep recording, keep working. So, like, I had to learn. I really should have stopped everything for a couple weeks and just put all my energy into that song, really for a couple months. Yeah. And then same thing when the video came out. I should have stopped just all promotion towards that video. But
who shot that video?
Alex Acosta, the dude from Miami. I think he's from Miami.
That video was super fire.
Yeah, that's what we did the video at. I'm not sure
in
exactly
Miami.
Where he's from. Yeah, we did it in Miami. Yeah,
it was nice.
Worldwide, Quistar.
It took a lot. Yeah, it took a lot. It was fun. Yeah, bro. He's pretty much signed Flow Rider. You know what I'm saying? It's like his guy. Like he does all Flow Riders, visual stuff. So that was fun. It was a really big video shoot. There was a lot of it was at least like a 50-man camera crew, bro. Like,
that's a hell of a video shoot.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. It was like
So like
Man,
in
it's
Miami,
crazy.
like you just visiting out there, or just went out there for the video, or you was living out there, or like what, you know? Like,
Nah, it was just I just put the play together. I had already been out there. Like I went out there once and met with Cash Money, and then I went back out there another time, I think, and did like photo shoot and something else. I think I just went out there one time just to kick it and did like photo shoots and stuff like that, shopping stuff, and then I went back that next time and it was like, all right, I know I'm going out there. Like, let me see what it really take to get Black Youngster out here. So, you know, I got it done, got him out there, and bro, it took a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, for real, that's like probably the biggest career investment. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was cool. It was a good learning experience, like on how business is handled when you're at that level. Like, bro, literally bought a car like right before the video shoot, and you know, I could say when he told me, I was like, damn. But now I know it do take a long time when you do all the paperwork when you go buy a car or some shit. So like, he was late to the video shoot, which was like, bro had already met me a few times before. So when he came, he was kind of like, my bad, bro. You know, I ain't know it'd take that long. I just bought a car for you. Come check it out. And so it was like, all right, you late, but you know, we had a little bonding moment because he showed me a new car, which was fun. You know what I mean? Then, you know, I see everybody posting it on Instagram or Facebook and WorldStar months later, and I'm like, yeah, I was right there when he first bought it. So it was like, it was cool. Then that was made him more like open to like whatever I wanted to do, you know, for the whole time. So we was just kicking it. It was dope.
and that was all done under Curtis, the Life is Respawn, or
Yeah. Life was Respawn, Island, you know, Island Gang. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could say that, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
still the move right now. Still Life is Respawn, or what?
I mean, that's now, you know, we just more like kind of like back like we was before we did that. Like it's still Island Gang. Like that's,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like for life. Like our bond is bigger than any music or money. And it got to that point where we got to kind of, honestly, I couldn't even sit here and try to think of a cool way to say it. Like we just got to a point like, all right, you know what I'm saying, we don't want the business to be bigger than our brotherhood, friendship, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying. And sometimes when you get to a certain point in business, like it got to be bigger than that if it's going to continue. So like, let's go back to where we was at. You know what I'm saying? Not even saying it's officially like that. Like we ain't even, it's not even officially like a, I don't even know, to tell you the truth. It's like,
it's just big.
it's
bro.
Island forever. But you know, at a certain time, it's like, all right, bro, like I'm ready, I think, to be my own boss. Like at this point, like, you know, so I don't want to have to ask. I'd rather just run it by you and you give me your best opinion on it. And if I choose to do something different, it ain't, you don't feel no way about it. You know what I mean? And then whenever I do something that's just on that level where it's like, all right, now it's time to really, you know, figure out, let's bust down some business and let's get back on that level. But right now I think like he got other artists he worked with, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like we turned it into something, you know, when I first went out there, it was just like, we're going to do an album, we're going to do a couple of singles, and it just turned into something. Everybody was just liking how we was rocking together, and we, you know, like, okay, it gave him something other than basketball to focus on. And something other than, you know, me just being, you know, having to look back and think about trapping and in the streets all the time. Like, all right, this is a different opportunity. I never thought about Austin being like a place where I would be at.
Yeah.
In my, you know, Waco, you think Dallas, Houston, go on to Atlanta, New York, or whatever you think, but never picture Austin being, you know, that was just like Marley Fest, Texas Relays.
Yeah.
And that was
South
it.
by
Southwest, yeah, and then that was it. But so that was like an unexpected thing. It just turned into something, and like I think we closer now, you know what I'm saying, than ever. Like he just had a little girl, I got a little girl I'm about to have any day, a couple weeks now.
Oh,
so it's like,
congratulations.
yeah, appreciate it. So like, it's forever. Like the way we rocked and the way we was going on doing trips, and even like a lot of the music, a lot of stuff that came from it was like not even business. It was like it just just came together. Like, and he was just right there always. Like, you know, he had my back, whatever I wanted to do, and he had ideas. Sometimes I put my stuff on hold to, you know, try to further the brand, and I feel like we did that. Like we made a brand like people know really all over the world, low key. Like it just ain't, you know what I mean, like household name, but a lot of the slang that be going around and like really start with us, you know what I'm saying? These other rappers hang around the girls that we have at our video shoots and hanging around us, and then So it's like, I know I got like a little fingerprint on the culture, like to a certain extent. So like with bro, it's like, all right, how do I get to this next level? How do everybody keep our like our respect for each other, and we don't got to be 10 years down the road telling all these stories and how stuff went wrong. Like let's let everybody be bosses. You know what I'm saying? He got other business ventures. He, you
need people like that
focusing on right now. Yeah, for sure. So
for real, on all levels.
So yeah, right now, Island Gang forever, but right now I'm pushing like the Modern Day Mafia. That's my brand.
Modern Day Mafia.
Yeah, like I don't know exactly what I wanted. If I just want to do like make it a label or do apparel with it or just, but to be real, like me, like Quistar, like my name is a brand that's starting to like. I'm starting to get a lot of opportunities, like a lot of calls, a lot of people wanting me to venture into different stuff. So it's like, all right, let's just focus on that as a whole period. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, me and bro and Island Gang and everybody involved, like, we gonna eat, we gonna get rich. You know what I'm saying?
I saw the Adidas ad.
It's a lot. What I'm
Quistar
saying,
flow.
it's a lot of stuff, bro. I can really run it. I can really run it down to you all the way, but it's like
Run it down there, look.
Nah, I can't do that because,
What about the game? The game hit you up.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he
I
hit
saw
me.
that.
So how did that happen?
Well, I think he posted something on his Instagram, like tag a dope rapper or artist with less than 40K followers, and I guess people would just comment, tagging my name. I saw like a few people over the course of a day or two, and then he just I guess
Checked you out.
yeah, and then hit me on the DM and it was just like, yo, I came across your tag. I'm trying to hear what you cooking up. So I sent him the Live freestyle, which I felt like, it's the newest, hottest thing I did, or, kind of picking up traction.
Mary Jane was just talking about that one.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I sent him that and a couple other songs and, videos, and he hit me back and, yeah, I got something coming.
That's what's
I
up.
hope so, man. The game's super cool.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need you to take some months off and push that, okay?
No. See,
Take your
now-
time.
now
Take your
that-
time.
I learned how to work in that though. See, I don't got to take months off, and I just still got to work it. Like whatever it is, I
Yeah,
still
for
got to
sure.
push it. I just got to
For sure.
push it through the avenue because like Flexed Up, Blessed Up was like just a crazy record to have with a dude like Black Youngster who just wasn't easy to get next to and work with. Like bro don't just work with anybody. Like so that was like a cool thing, but I should have just put more time in the promotion and getting it, the radio and getting the video pushed a little further. But now, if I, it's still my song. Like, the way the culture is now, and they doing the versus battles. Like, I always had that, and everything else I done. It's in the catalog.
That's
It's
in the
there,
catalog,
bro.
and I did it, and it's the craziest video
Yeah.
anybody really ever did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So the game that's somebody legendary. That's somebody that somebody might put on their Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore is something that we do on this game. on this show, bro. We do the Mount Rushmore.
okay.
So like, if Quistar was to do a Mount Rushmore of rap artists, your Mount Rushmore, 4 people, who would it be?
Man, you should text me that.
Nah, hell nah. 'Cause then people they be pre-thinking and shit. They be pre-planning.
Put him on the spot.
Gotta put them on the spot.
Man.
It's
Man.
4. It's 4, and I tell you like this: almost everybody is gonna think of somebody they should have said later. So it is what it is.
All right. For me personally, it'll probably be Future,
Okay.
Jay-Z,
Okay.
Jeezy,
Okay.
Okay. Future, Jay-Z, Jeezy,
One more.
and one more. Future's Atlanta, Jay-Z, New York.
Jeezy's Atlanta.
Jeezy's Atlanta, and
Jeezy's
then I'm gonna
Atlanta.
just okay, and I'm gonna just say Wayne.
Wayne. That's 4.
Future,
I mean,
Jay-Z,
all undeniable,
Jeezy,
bro.
and
Really.
Wayne.
You know.
So, yeah, it's
And
tough. See,
and it's a personal Mount Rushmore. It's
That's
just
what
for
I'm
you.
saying.
You know.
I was just telling, man. I was just talking to Trey about this. Like, I hate the top 5. I hate the whole thought of that. Like a top 5, especially in rap and basketball. It's so hard when there's so many people, bro. Because it's like, I want to put Drake on there. I want to put Cole on there. I want to put Kanye on there. I want to put Ross on there. So it's like, all right, I can. Future is just there. He's for me personally, like as far
Undeniable. Gotta be there.
everything that got to do with rap. You know what I'm saying? Fashion, just culture, like having a stamp on the culture, like just a little saying shit on accident. My bad. I don't know if I'm.
No, yeah.
Saying shit on accident and it come viral and become like a saying and on T-shirts and you was just texting somebody and it leaked and it's like for that reason alone, Future.
Yeah, we all need to be there. Hell, yeah.
Future number one for me personally. Then it's like, okay, if I want to put Drake, but I can say Wayne because he kind of had, you know what I'm saying. Then I want to say Cole and Kanye, but I could just say Jay-Z.
Yeah,
without leaving him out. And then I want to say Ross and Boosie and Gotti and a lot of people, but I could just say Jeezy because to me he the trap god as far as music. Facts. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, I can sit on that one. What I say, Future, Wayne, Jay-Z and Jeezy. Yeah, I can leave with that. I can leave with that for today.
Yeah, I can dig that. Aaron usually pops it up, you know what I'm saying, pop it up with the little pictures on there. So
oh, okay, yeah,
you know what I'm saying, Mount Rushmore to the fullest.
Yeah, I can live with that. I can live with that one. But yeah, it's a lot of people though, man. Like I take so many bits and elements from people that I just really like, you know what I mean? Because like to me, rap is like basketball. Like somebody could be an awesome dunker, like the best dunker in the league, win the contest, but that might not make him suitable to win a championship. Like you need, handling ability. You need to be able to shoot. So I look at rap as like you might not be the best bar for bar. You might not can't spit a acapella freestyle, but then you might have just so much flavor, charisma, and your personality like that it overcompensates for other stuff. Or your fashion might just make you stand out to the point where it's like, boom. You know what I mean? People care about you enough. Or you might have such a strong social media presence where you ain't even got to put out music. You can just tour and people just want to come out and see you. So there's so many different angles to it. And, they say the universe is forever, infinite. Like, it's always expanding. There's always new worlds within the world being created. So, like, it ain't just about rapping, like, bars and lyrics. That's the part I love the most, you know what I mean, that I focus on the most that I think keep me from ever just fading all the way out. Like, I might, have a high crazy run, crazy buzz going, and I might die off for a little bit, but I can always come back because whatever time music and like stuff change in the world, people always gonna want to hear somebody like
one thing
rapping like for real.
One thing I've always give you though, even though you do always rap, bro, I feel like you've always figured out a way to change your style a little bit with the times, bro. Yeah. Always like I was glad you said Wayne in your Mount Rushmore because to me nobody's changed their style more times than Wayne. You know what I'm saying? He's always adapted and adjusted, and I feel like over time you've always done that well too.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Yeah,
that's why you got Decade of the Artist of the Decade.
Yeah, there you go.
Appreciate that. Yeah, that was like
shout out A-Ray.
I was nominated for 7 of them, and it was like them was the 2 that I really felt I deserved and wanted the most. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we would have been kind of upset if I didn't. Like I could have won the other 5 and not those 2, and I'd have been like, man, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? But so I was happy with those, and you know what I'm saying. Shout out to A-Ray and anybody that voted or had anything to do with that. I apprate it.
Yeah, shout out A-Ray who also did the ciphers, who you murdered back in the day.
Yeah,
bro.
That was my idea.
Yeah, he said that. Was
not for real, facts, like for real. A-Ray, I don't know if I'm pretty sure, bro, would tell you like, that was my for sure. Like he didn't know what the word cipher meant when I told him.
I knew there had to be something behind it because everybody had a certain amount of bars, and bro, y'all super long, bro. But y'all ate that hoe, bro. Y'all ate that hoe.
I'm glad you said that too, because that didn't have nothing to do with it. Okay, first of all,
you didn't think of that part.
It had nothing to do with that. Okay, first of all,
y'all had the longest verses on that
bitch
ever.
This is when Stupid Dino was wild though. He wasn't even rapping like that yet. You know what I'm saying? And we was at his house, and A-Ray came to kick it with me, and I said, bro, we need to do a cipher. And he was like, what's that? I said, it's like, you get everybody, a few artists, different artists in a room together and everybody rap, you know what I'm saying, on the spot. And it's right there, like, you know what I'm saying, real, you showcasing real ability. Like, that's how it go. So he's like, okay, cool. Like, so over time, they curating, they putting it together. But, like, I always was kind of, bro, hit me like, what you think about this? What you think about this? Some stuff was my call, wasn't my call, and my idea did come into fruition or not. But as far as like how long somebody rapped, that was completely up to what you brought to the table as a cipher. Nobody. So it's the real truth of it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's 2020. We can start kind of speaking a little more factual without hurting people's feelings, right? The real truth of it was at that time period, nobody even thought it was nobody's like fathom coming to rap longer than that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, if you come to rap in front of somebody and you just playing around, like you might bring them a verse. You might come with a verse. Like nobody was thinking to go 3 minutes. That's just what I was doing at that time.
Yeah.
Then what people don't know also is that
he knew he was gonna shut it down.
No, I didn't, because I didn't. No, I was trying to know is I
Ain't nobody
wasn't
thinking like this.
No, because I didn't even want to be. I wasn't even trying to be on it. Like I was trying to tell A-Ray, like, bro, I learned already at that point that if you put your name on something and people don't really mess with you, like it could take away from the whole thing. So I was like, because he went, oh yeah, we call it the Quistar, time to go to work cipher. And I'm like, nah, just call it like the Waco cipher. So that way, and I don't even want to be on it. It'll just be for everybody else to shine, and it'll just bring more light to the city. That because me just thinking I'm down here by myself trying to rap, trying to turn the city up, it ain't gonna work like that. Like people got to know that Waco exists. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like that, this shit going on. So I was like, don't even put me on it. I don't even want to be a part of it. But then after he had everybody else's verses, bro hit me with just like, bro, we just need it, you know what I'm saying, to bring it home. Like it's cool, it's good, but we just want that stamp on it. Like, so what I came with wasn't even no prepared, like, oh, I'm finna, like everybody else, you know, truthfully is like coming with their best for the cipher. Like in reality, I just came with what I was cooking up that day, you know what I'm saying? I just happened to be at Trey's house and was like, all right, I'm bringing Trey with me.
And shout out
and then
Ice
boom,
Trey, who actually got
shout out to him
he
because
got
really,
the cipher verse.
For sure. Like, come on, that's what I'm saying.
his
That
was
was
my
like
favorite.
that was like the coming out part.
Yes.
Like I was with Trey all the time. Like people only knew Trey like rapping like the, you know how you freestyle at a party, and he you know he coded probably the best at that I ever heard just all the time. Him and Toke, you know what I'm saying? But like when it come to that, like running it like that, people know he could do that. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, bro.
And,
You
you know, me and bros.
Flo Mayweather.
Yeah, see, that's my, see, you know, that's my, you know what I mean? For real, that's my bro. We feed off each other. Like, that's my bar. Like, the, you know, rap Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? That's my bar. But then I did the, you know, hung, beat, get out the street. Like, that was his bar. Like, that's how we was playing with it. Like, I play with his bar. He throw my bars around. And, like, that's how me and bro was kicking it every day. Like, just, you know, building like that. So, like, that was like the coming out party. People didn't know Trey had it like that. That was Ice Trey. That was like the introduction to Ice Trey to everybody. Like boom, like bro, for real. Yeah, it's different. Like
you got an A intuition for sure.
Man, so next Halloween I think I'm gonna be a bank vault.
Yeah,
I ain't got no money, but believe it's the bank vault. Like that's it. It's come on, legendary. Yeah, shout out to Ice Trey.
He was on that.
Yeah, for
yes,
sure.
He was.
For sure.
All right, so Murder the Ciphers, bro. You done you got all these amazing features. You got all these accolades. You done won these awards. But we do this thing on here called Speak It Into Existence.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could speak something into existence, bro, anything, what would it be?
100 years of life.
100 years of life?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's the first. Hey, you the first
That
person
is
to say some
so
shit like that.
I just gotta be real with y'all. That's what I pray for every day. You know what I'm saying? Freedom. You know what I'm saying? 100 years of life. Like
That's the best answer we've ever heard.
For real, bro. That was
that's
cold.
that's you know that's supposed to, that's the
100 years of life.
So you've worked with you've worked with a lot of male artists. What are some female artists you want to work with?
man. Days Loaf.
I knew he was gonna say that.
For sure. No, I'm gonna make that happen too. Like I could have.
What's Days Loaf been up to lately? She still been putting out music lately?
I don't know.
You
I
don't
mean,
know?
I
You
assume. I mean, I assume. She
I mean,
have,
I
you know
you
what
know,
I'm saying.
I
I
haven't-
haven't. You know, I'd be like I say, it's so much coming out. Like, but yeah, I want to work with her. I want to work with like somebody like Janae Aiko or somebody.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
That'd
says
be dope.
her on this show. She go hard.
Yeah, you know, that'd be dope. Like, you know, who hot right? Summer Walker, SZA, or somebody like that.
Yeah.
Be
That's so
dope.
funny you said these names because I got a what is it?
Smash, Mary, Kill.
Smash, Marry, Kill for him, and
Okay.
those three are on there.
Whoa.
So I got Smash, Marry, Kill. You got a SZA, Dej Loaf, or her.
Okay.
Smash one, marry one, kill one.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. It gets difficult over here. These are tough questions.
Oh, all right. I can't kill her. I can't kill her for sure. Her voice too cold. So,
Who are they again?
He's smashing Dej Loaf.
Dej Loaf. Who else?
Dej Loaf, Janae. SZA, and her.
her. HER, her like the.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got you.
okay.
I got you.
Yeah, can't kill her. Can't. Dang, I don't want to kill no chick, man.
That's the game, bro.
They be killing Beyonce
Bro,
up here.
you know how many times Beyonce has been killed on this show, bro? By Texas people.
Damn. I'm not gonna kill no chick. I'm gonna let like, you know, I'm gonna do like the honorable like mob, like she gotta act like she got killed.
The
She gotta
mafia killed
leave.
her. Like,
she
the
gotta-
mafia
she
killed
She
her.
gotta leave
Suicide.
town. Now she gotta leave town. Just never be seen again. Then I gotta kill you. You know.
Which one?
But
Which one
That'll-
gotta leave town?
damn. Okay, SZA, because her music, like, you know what I'm saying, for me, messed up a lot of got my girls overthinking stuff, and so, but she's super dope. It's just because I gotta play the game, okay?
Oh, okay.
Marion Day's Loaf off the get out
Out
like,
the gate.
anybody that know me, you know what I'm saying, know that for sure. So
I'm
yeah,
smashing her.
smashing her with the song playing. With man, her joint. Man, that girl, man, yeah.
That's all.
I don't even know. I can't even like picture what she look like right now, but her voice just so.
Her?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's pretty.
The voice will do it sometimes, bro.
man.
For real.
That song,
Fire.
the song with Daniel Caesar, the main joint. That
Best part.
best part. Yeah,
Best part?
yeah,
Yeah.
song. was
Yeah, bro, the
fire.
voice will
Oh,
do it,
and
the voice will
focus.
do
No, focus on me. That's the one I really was
Ooh,
thinking
yes,
about.
that one's
Focus on me.
nice.
That's the one I was like, shh, come on, bro. Like, if that's your
That's the one he
girl.
gonna be playing,
If
right?
that's your
That's the
girl
one he
and
gonna
she
be playing.
playing, she's singing this to you like, wow, like, or if you just know like that was your girl and y'all broke up and then she go crazy viral with that song and you like, how do you feel, bro? Like that's
Right,
crazy.
right.
Like yeah,
That's a good one.
Catch
I
your
love
G.
that song.
yeah,
You got any more Smash Mary Kills? That's the only one.
No, go ahead.
All right, man. I got these rapid fires, bro. We do
Okay.
rapid fire, so you just whatever the first answer is. AC or windows down?
AC,
NFL or college ball?
NFL,
All right. Indica sativa.
hybrid, indica sativa hybrid. It's 2020. You
Hey,
gotta-
All of them.
Hey, both of them.
yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
just the hybrid. You know, it's 2020.
If you could only jam one album for the rest of your life, what would it be? Yeah,
That's
exactly.
not a rapid fire.
No, it's rapid fire. You just gotta answer it fast.
Okay, Recession, Young Jeezy,
Okay.
Dirty Sprite too. Yeah.
They're all rapid fire if you answer fast. Look at that. What's the first thing you do when you get up in the morning?
Pray.
Pray.
Thank you, God. Let me see another day. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for every moment I've ever been blessed to be alive. Please let me see 100 years of life. You know, good health, freedom. You know, please protect my family.
Call it into existence.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. Beat or lyrics?
Lyrics.
CD or MP3?
MP3.
Facebook or FaceTime?
FaceTime.
Burgers or wings?
Burger.
What's your favorite cereal?
Favorite cereal is Frosted Flakes with Lucky Charms.
What?
Frosted Flakes with Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Cuddy just made his own cereal.
No, I'm not.
That's a
I'm
real
dead.
cereal?
What?
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 The Lucky Charms, the Frosted Flakes, the baby blue box.
Nah, I never seen this.
What?
No, I never seen this. He be buying exotic cereals.
Man, it's not even exotic. That's,
He been in Austin. They've been keeping it weird over there.
Man, no, that's.
Oh, okay. He got the special cereal. He
you
ordered his
had-
cereal off
What?
Amazon.
You haven't
You
had
said Lucky Charms?
Really Frosted Flakes. You haven't had
No.
that.
Nah, bro.
I got both of them at home, but not together.
Nah,
Look, hey, you show her. She finna go buy it.
it's not
He be too high.
No, it's
That's the
definitely-
munchies.
That shit don't exist. He be making
Bro, watch this.
it. He be making it. He swear they sell it.
I would never.
I would never.
All right, clear liquor, brown liquor.
Brown.
All of them.
All of them, bro. Nah, brown liquor for sure. Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
All day. Boobies or booties? Boobies or booties?
Booties.
There you go. Everybody. What's the last song you listened to before you came here today?
Money Man. First song on the it's not number 4 on the Amazon on the new Epidemic album.
All right.
That's my pull off like gotta get out the car music. Got to.
Gotta
real.
jam it
Turn
every
it
time
up,
before he gets out the
turn it
car.
up.
Got to. It's my last one before I pull up like damn hold on, I gotta get that recorded. I'm crazy on that.
Oh, don't let there be nobody outside. The windows got to be down when you pull up jamming.
Nah, I
it,
can't
you know
pull up
what
my windows down.
Nah,
Hey,
AC. He
gotta-
said AC. He
I
did.
got
He
nah,
said
it ain't
AC.
even that, but man, I just you know,
Yeah.
I can't cause too much attention. I gotta have the windows rolled up.
It be loud in there anyways.
Yeah, man.
This one I asked everybody, bro. 100K cash or $1 million credit limit?
Oh man,
It's a tough one, bro. So many options.
I mean, $1 million credit limit.
$1 million credit limit.
Yeah.
What you doing with it?
Same shit.
Man, I can't even tell you what I do with it, bro. I can't even tell you what I do with it, boy.
He gonna buy an island, gang.
Man, a farm,
real.
a real farm, dog. Like,
Yeah.
man, we gonna be good forever. Trust me, I got the knowledge to do it. If I had $1 million credit limit, yeah, we'd be straight.
Yeah.
But yeah, cause I know, yeah, 100K cash, I could touch that. But
Easy.
$1 million credit limit, you can
Flip-
have $1
flip
million
it,
and
flip
not
it.
have it get the $1 million credit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'd rather have $1 million credit limit right now today, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big facts. Hey, there's so much shit you can do with that, bro.
But I mean, 100K was sitting right here in front of me. I might say different. To be honest, I don't know.
100K right now.
in
Look at
my
that.
face would be different, but just theoretically, like
Yeah.
$1 million credit limit. You know, what I
Yeah.
mean? You can do more.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's dope, man. Yeah,
You
man.
can invest more.
You
Yeah.
can, bro. I like the rapid fire, man. I feel like if rapid fire don't really answer nothing in specific, but it kind of just let people know a little bit
Yeah,
about
yeah,
you.
facts.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. Let me know a little bit about myself.
Yeah.
That's what I never thought about. Shit.
So Stimulus Bricks just came out. What's next for Quistar? Like you got more visuals you finna shoot off of that? You got another project coming? What's next?
Yeah, I got a couple songs in there. I definitely want it. Like I said, it's just tough right now because I always like to have like a performance somewhat shot, you know what I'm saying, of songs or like in my visuals.
Yeah.
So it's not, when everything turned back up and it's back to normal and I can really do something, that's when I probably crank up with the visuals again. But Stimulus Bricks, it's a project I feel like I spend enough time working on that I can let it kind of still grow like over time. So I'll probably put out singles for the next few months and just, little videos, freestyles like what I've been doing lately. The Aaliyah freestyle I did, that's kind of been like doing well and been like having a good response. And whatever come with the game, if everything like what we've been talking about coming to fruition, then y'all will see that soon. And then I mean, you know me, just ain't no telling, bro. Ain't no telling who, you know what I mean? Because my reach is crazy. I really could bump into it, get next to anybody. I just got to care to do it. Like when I'm in my own world, working on my own little, what's my next wave, my next flavor I'm going to hit the world with, how I'm going to come with this next album, sometimes it's like months of planning in my brain. I be falling back, but I don't know. Right now, Stimulus Bricks, that's for sure. Like I think I haven't even got a chance to really just like expand on that and get a lot of the visuals behind a lot of the songs in there. I feel like they could go crazy. I got a song in there I feel like I have a crazy like viral TikTok challenge and all that.
TikTok killing right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get TikTok famous.
Yeah.
So that's definitely, like I said, right now it's like just I got a different business model the way I'm coming at it now. Like I feel like, Michael Jordan, he put out shoes, every shoe not gonna do like the Concords, you know what I'm saying, but he still drops some every other Saturday for you just because, somebody gonna get them. So I feel like, I can make songs, probably 10 a day if I really wanted to. And I could put them all out and just let them do what they do, but some of them you got to be a little more strategic with. Yeah. I always, even with marketing, I always just like the organic, like, response, like, feeling or something. Like, even if it take a year or two to get where I wanted to get, I like the thought of just, like, all right, I did that. Straight word of mouth, I put that out. I didn't tag a bunch of people. I didn't go through all these loops to make it look like it's more than what it is. I put it out. People fuck with it. The people that fuck with it really, they can recite it to you, and that's me personally though. Cause I'm
organically,
not really,
it be working, bro. If it
I'm
ain't
not
broke,
really
don't fix it.
chasing nothing. Like I'm not really trying to. If I really wanted to be, trust me, if I wanted to get in here today and just start unleashing different stories, go viral in different encounters with different artists and all that, but I'm really not like on that cloud. Like I never wanted it like that. I always wanted it just to be about like how I come when I'm spitting, like my music. Not even say I want to be the best, always just the best version of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
Well, I mean, I give you that, bro. You ain't cap. You never know who you be standing next to. I done seen this man post a picture with Tommy Hilfiger. Look at that.
Oh, yeah,
like, I mean, it be random.
He walked up to me, is what I'm saying. Like, no cap. When Lion God strike me down right now, I didn't know who he was. I'm buying some shoes, and he walked up to me like, yo, I really like your look. Can I take a picture with you? I'm like,
Yeah.
What?
cool.
Yeah,
I thought he was the manager of the store, and it took the picture, and then he walked off, and the girl at the counter was like, "You famous?" And I was like, "I'm about to do a video of Black Youngster. I'm getting there." You know what I'm saying? She was like, "You don't even know who that was, do you?" And I was like, "Nah." She was like, "That's Tommy Hilfiger." So I'm like, "Yo, hey, hold up." So I went. She walked back. Walked her back down. Like, let me get a picture. That was the one y'all said. But yeah, he took his own picture of me. I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah.
And then he signed. I had bought some vapes, so he had signed my box and gave me his email. And I was going. We was talking back and forth for like a whole month. I was sending him songs and stuff and different just pictures of whatever photo shoots and stuff I sent and stuff. And he was chopping it up with me like for real. I'm talking about like on the hit back, like hitting somebody you been knowing. Like he was chopping it up with me for a minute, but yeah.
Super random. You never
That's
know.
so cool.
You never know,
crazy.
man.
I'm talking about, man, crazy. Yeah.
So what would you tell a 13-year-old who has the dream to do music? What's kind of advice or tips you would give a 13-year-old?
You got to be serious. Like, for real, you got to be so serious. People think you crazy. Like,
not every 13-year-old getting picked up by Toke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I was so serious at that time, and then like I'm so serious now, and I think about how serious I was then, and I was for real with everybody else. That's when it was for real. Like it was almost a joke to tell somebody you want to be a rapper and you from Waco and you gonna do something like. So now it's all cool. Like everybody act like they been on that. When I was doing this when it was for real live. Like, are you gonna be a rapper? Like,
right.
You crazy?
I see.
You broke, you a joke, you gonna be a local, this forever. Like, and it's like now, I don't never be like telling nobody what they can't do, what they shouldn't do. Like, everybody should live their life and expand on any little dream or thought you have. But I really be like, man, they when I was out there when it was different. Like, it wasn't no social media, like just that simple. Like, you really had to. It took time to get somebody to even take you serious, or even to a family member, anybody. Like, man, I'm trying to hear that, man. But so yeah, man.
Because even back then, we didn't even have a hip hop station
at all. So like I said, at that time for me, I was like, I never had nobody to like hold my hand and say, okay, this is how you come into the studio. This is how you do this. Like, I went and found whatever equipment could be put together to record and freestyle over a CD, and I made my first mixtape. And then Toke heard that, and that's how I got in there with him. And then he taught me, oh, this is how you stack. This is how you do ad-libs. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is that. But
the advice just
the advice would be, man,
look at that.
Man, this is serious. Like, if you serious about it, if you 13 years old or if you 31 years old, which I'm about to be, it's like you got to be serious. It ain't no game. Like, it ain't no, like, you got to treat yourself the same way. You watch the movies, or you might see how they are in a boardroom somewhere in the office building, like at a major $1 million firm. Like, that's how I treat it every day. Like, I'm gonna have fun with it, but it's serious to me. Like, I'm not playing with this. Like, this ain't just something just to be passing time. Like, especially if you're 13, because you got so much time ahead of you. Like, you got every day. You know what I mean? You got to be putting time into it. Like, what can I accomplish today? Not wishful thinking. Like, hoping somebody come in. That's one thing I wish somebody could have told me. Like, don't spend so much time like hoping and wishing this will happen and expecting it to happen. Like, what can you do today to go make it happen? You know what I'm saying? And chip away at it every single day until the point where, all right, now when you look up and now you got more resources, more access to stuff, and you can do bigger things that you wanted to do back then. But what can you really do right now? You know what I mean? Like, you might not have access to the studio, but you might got somebody with a phone that can record you, and you can get your views up, and you can tag people, and you can grow it one by one. So like, if I was 13 right now, or if I could talk to a 13-year-old, so I'd tell them, just, you got to be serious. Like, whatever you want to do, whatever type of artist you want to be, whatever you're trying to get with it, like, wherever you're trying to go to with it, you got to be serious. Like, that's to me.
Just think, if you started making content right now when you were 13, 10 years from now, when you're 23, you already got 10 years worth of experience and 10 years worth of content.
Yeah,
you know
he got 110 or more mixtapes. That's how serious he is.
Yeah, man, shit, man, we appreciate you, bro, taking the time out your busy schedule, coming by and chopping it up with us, bro. We definitely got to get you at the private hip hop party when it comes back. You know what I mean? For sure, man.
For sure, bro.
Man, I guess tell everybody that's listening on all platforms where they can follow you. You know what I'm saying? Where they can look you up, stuff like that.
Yeah, I always try to keep it, at Quistar Go on most sites. So on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, / Quistar Go, or you search Quistar Go, it should always pop up. SoundCloud. I think I said the most major ones. I don't have a Twitter. So, yeah. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, at Quistar Go. Of course, Apple Music, Spotify, Quistar Radio on Pandora.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, man.
Not too many artists got that.
Stimulus Bricks out right now.
Stimulus
Ghost
Bricks
versus
right
Trolls
now.
out.
Yeah, Ghost versus Trolls,
Which
man.
was fire, by the way. I
Oh,
really,
man.
really like that album a lot, bro. I haven't got a chance to check out Stimulus Bricks yet, but Ghost versus Trolls, I really, really,
That's
really
what I'm
rock with,
saying.
bro.
I'm really doing this in reverse now. Like I'm putting out so much crazy, stuff that might not even. It might be 5-6 years down the line. I might be on a whole nother level as an artist before it even getting. Somebody else might have to go back and be like, man, this project was crazy. We slept on this. Yeah. But yeah, Ghost vs. Trolls is one of those. Like, man, we spent a lot of time making sure the mixing, mastering was all that was right. It just we missed the date too many times. First it was supposed to come out in July one year, and then it come out to August of the next year because there was just so much different stuff when you're trying to get these sessions with this producer and you're trying to get him to send the session so you can get the next producer to change one thing in the beat and send it back to the next guy to master it, and then you get it back and you really don't even like it, and it's like, dang, like it get discouraging, bro. That's why like lately I think I've been having more fun. Like with Stimulus Bricks, I didn't consult nobody. I sent songs to certain people just to let them hear it, but I didn't take nobody's really opinion or on a track listing or what beat selection or nothing. I just kind of really take a more approach. Another thing, if I could add for a 13-year-old anybody is like, don't always think about what you like when you're making music. Like, make some stuff for you to have fun with and enjoy, but then you got to think about, like, be honest and, like, serious with yourself enough to say, how is somebody else going to absorb this? Like, what am I going to do in this song to make, or in this performance or whatever I'm doing to make somebody really, if I wasn't me and I was watching this, like, what would I take from this? Like, what would be the thing that made me hit the like button or tag somebody else in it? So that's what I've been focused on, like, even the stuff I already got, like, what's another way I can present it to the people, you know what I'm saying, for them to absorb it a different way instead of me just.
Stuff got legs, bro. The whole world out there, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? That song, like, every day I always go on YouTube and just find a song that's got, like, crazy, 100 million or 1 billion views that I never heard, and just to remind myself, like, you know what I mean? Like,
how the fuck I ain't hear this?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not even that, just to know, like, it's you can create a whole world for yourself, and then you can still get in an Uber with somebody who don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta stay balanced. Like,
you could be Tommy Hilfiger and we not know who the hell you
Okay.
is. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
people
Because
walking
we
around
seen the
with
logo, not the face.
You hear
know
me?
what I'm
You know what I'm saying? Your name could be bigger than your face. Your face could be bigger than your name. Your song could be bigger than you. You could be bigger than your song. It's just, you gotta just realize what you got going and really appreciate and embrace it. We only get to live once. Like, you know what I mean? So make the best out of it, make the most out of it, try to make it legendary. That's what I'm on right now.
Well, we pulling for you here at the Private Hip Hop Podcast, bro.
Definitely.
We hoping Quistar is gonna be a household name, more so than it already is.
Yeah, I got a feeling it is, bro. I'm about to turn up.
So everybody's listening, look up Quistar, Quistar Go, all platforms, and man, you gotta come by and chop it up with us next time you got some stuff dropping, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we got you.
For sure.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah.
Right, and we out.
We out.
That was fire.
Hey, it's your girl Flow Addict Desire, and you are listening to Private Hip Hop Podcast with your boy Prescription and my girl Mary Jane on Rogue Media Network.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.
Hey, if you're still here, I guess you're interested in sponsorship info, and we appreciate it, for real, because for us to make good content, we definitely need your sponsorship. Go to privatehiphop.com, man. We just got it up, brand new website. It's got a sponsorship form on there. If you're interested on information, you can fill it out, and we'll get back with you and try to find a plan that works for you. And yeah, let us help your business grow, man. That's what we're here for. We're trying to help our audience be your audience. You know what I mean? Privatehiphop.com. Y'all make sure and check it out.